I'm going to talk about my history with soda. So, really, I've been drinking soda since I was at least probably 8 years old, 7, something like that. I've always had it, but this has been in my life increasingly, and I've thought, well, why not give a history? So, there's just people who are inviting to their life and everything, and I've thought, with vlogs that I've been watching, why not let you know some of the stuff that I was drinking throughout the course of my life? So, what that entails is, when I was younger, I liked video games, I saw the occasional movie, and I also liked anime. These are just a few things, and, as time went on, music entered as well. But, in between this sort of stuff, you had your life, you obviously got something to eat and had some food with that. And I just remember when I was like 12, 13, that sort of thing, I was, you fix a frozen pizza, you fix some pasta, you fix some things like that, and I just have noticed that my appetite has gotten increasingly more broadened as time has gone on, but it wasn't always like that. I mean, I cannot specifically tell you what I ate when I was a teenager and even a preteen, just because I always was a picky eater. So I wasn't eating steak at the dinner table, and I wasn't, having pork chops and that sort of stuff. Just a meat and potatoes kind of man was not my idea. So, but we'll start with, so before 2001, about 2001 or so, I was drinking orange soda, and this was about at the time that Donkey Kong 64 was out, and I know you're thinking, yeah, but 1999, if you can think back to 1999, you think of Christina Aguilera, you think of people like that, and, I mean, just depending upon what was big at the time, there was just all sorts of stuff. But I do remember 2000, 2001, quite more often than not, showing my face a lot, I had orange soda. So this was something, just, I'd have it and I'd probably drink, it just ailed me. I think that means heals you. I don't know if I think it just makes you feel better, but it was just something that I naturally had, and, I never had really had a Dr. Pepper at that point in time. I had tried it maybe once or twice, but I just didn't like it. My taste buds, for people who say you're either born with it or you're born without it, I don't think that's the case, because I used to really hate Dr. Pepper when I was younger, but as time went on, I just increasingly liked it. And it's the same thing with like root beer and some cases Mountain Dew. But around that time, when I would go to the movie theater, I would get Mountain Dew Code Red, and I would always get that drink. In 2001, that was a brand new drink. So just, seeing movies like Lord of the Rings, those sorts of things in 2001, pretty much what I had was Mountain Dew Code Red. That was something that was kind of like the going out drink. But just thinking back to, fall of 2001, I was pretty much, I was waiting for the newest Smash Brothers to come out, and just interested in what video games could be like my next potential hit. You know, I remember the big hits of that year. Some of them were Grand Theft Auto, Metal Gear Solid, Madden, you know, Madden Football. Other ones like Devil May Cry, Star Wars Rogue Leader, Halo, of course. Yeah, there just were tons of blockbusters that year, and I didn't really do the whole game night thing either, so I wasn't like, hey, let's play video games until 4 o'clock in the morning, which is kind of disappointing, because ultimately I would have preferred to have done that, but, you know. So after, you know, summer 2002, you know, it's hot out, movies are coming out, Austin Powers, that sort of thing, and some new drinks come out, and I definitely went into them. Now, there might have been more, but I just don't necessarily remember what they were. So, one of them was Pepsi Blue, and it used to come in, like, a big blue bottle, or not a blue bottle, but it came in a bottle that was, you know, larger than a regular bottle of soda that you get, and it was really kind of, you could taste like the electrolytes in it or something. It just sparkled. And they didn't keep the drink around past 2002, but I remember I just would have those bottles, and they would just be in my room days after I had quit drinking them. But, I mean, I do miss that drink a lot. You know, I'd like for them to bring it back. It's kind of like Crystal Pepsi, you know. People have said that that was a good drink, but, you know, if I do want to try it, there's no possible way that you can try that drink anymore. So, another one was Vanilla Coke, and to this day I still drink that. And at the time, it just never hit me that that was a good drink. And there were plenty of times when I would make those Tony's pizzas, and I would have a Vanilla Coke with that. Of course, orange soda was still in circulation as well, but it was getting to the point. I guess this is just about, you know, spreading out, and I felt like talking about soda while doing it. If you can think of, like, your history of, you know, the first thing you ever eat at McDonald's, and, you know, within 4 years you've had everything on their menu. It's an interesting story, which is why I'm doing it. I just feel like talking about my history with soda. So, luckily I remember it, but I can't really remember fall of 2002 that well, 2003 and so on. But later on, like fall of 2005, September, October, a new drink came out, and that's Mountain Dew Pitch Black. Now, somewhere down the road, I had ended up liking Mountain Dew Livewire, but I don't remember when that was. I think it very well might have been 2003. I have like a list of all the years, so I remember what I'm talking about, but yeah, I remember Livewire came out. I think Code Red came out in the year 2000 or 2001. Then the third Mountain Dew that they had was Livewire, and then the fourth one was Pitch Black. So